Hey, what's up, guys? So it is now Friday, September 6th, and we got our new low weigh-in. 155.2 today. I did see 155.8 yesterday, so 2 days in the 155s, which now we're finally hitting that lightweight division area. We're wrapping up week 7 out, so we're going to be starting week 6 here soon. So we're just got about 5 more pounds to drop, so no big deal. I have been thinking about possibly being more aggressive in the last home stretch, maybe pulling down the carbohydrates to a pretty aggressively low area, just to kind of push it in for the last little bit. But we'll play around with that idea for a minute. But yeah, I was pumped to see it. 155. Hell yeah. Things are looking good too. Things are looking crispy. I'm pretty much permanently flat though. Like, that's one of the things that I don't like, is just flat all the time. Last night we did get good sleep. I woke up late. I was really tired yesterday. I went to bed like around 10 o'clock, but I woke up like one time just to eat my middle of the night like a protein bar. But that was it. I just ate it once, and then I was asleep the rest of the night and got pretty solid sleep. So very happy with that. Now I'm just kind of trying to wake up and get the day moving. Got my pre-workout and heading to South Lyon to get a push workout in. Did reach out to my old coach, John Gorman, to help out with the peak week stuff. So we're all set up with that. Basically what's going to happen is he's going to take over the reins at about 4 weeks out and start helping me plan for the peak week stuff. Which is good, because it's like now that I'm doing like crossover divisions and stuff, I feel like show day itself, I'm like, all right, how do I like manage the carbs and stuff in between divisions? So it's a little bit fuzzy. I'd rather just hand it over to a professional and let them just deal with it. Plus, I do need help with physique posing for sure. And so like he's gonna help me in that area as well. But it is nice to just know, like, all right, cool, I'm gonna hold on to everything for the next 2 weeks. So week 6 and week 5 out, then I'll hand the reins over to him and just kind of let him just coast in, at that point. But good stuff, man. Really pumped about things. I got my posing trunks for the bodybuilding division. They came yesterday, so I got some new posing trunks from Muscle Dazzle. So a black pair and a blue pair. So I'll probably put those in this video more towards the end or something. But it is Friday, TGIF. Let's go. All right, and to the voiceover. This workout was tough to get through. Honestly, having good sleep the night before, I kind of thought I would be able to get through it, but honestly, no, I was on struggle bus like the whole time. But I made it work. It was just, I was drained, but I think that's just where we're at in prep at this point. Looking at 7 weeks out, we just don't got a lot to work with. The shoulder was slightly bugging me on these overhead presses. I was kind of surprised by that. I'm thinking next week, depending on how it feels, I may have to just play it by ear and possibly have to go a little bit lighter. But then moving on to the dumbbell bench press. These did feel good. No problem with my shoulder on these. I've been holding tight at these 70 pounds, playing with the reps more than anything. So on weeks I feel good, I'll be able to hit them all the way up to 12. And then on weeks where a session that I'm not really feeling that good, I might only be hitting like 10s, maybe even dipping down to like 9 or 8. But for the most part, I can hold them at that rep range with good control and a nice stretch at the bottom. Only had a few issues with them dipping down on days that I'm just smoked. Like on this one, I was able to get all 12 reps in. Yeah, and that's kind of how I've been taking my workouts. It's kind of just like autopilot a little bit. Like if I'm going in and I just don't have it, I may just work with what I got kind of thing. So if I can't hit my normal rep range, I might just pull the reps down for that session just to make it work. Once we're back into an off season, and we actually have a decent amount of calories in us, then we can actually start really playing with progression rep schemes. But right now it's kind of just maintenance training. Make do with what you got. Yeah, it's pretty toast at this part. But after this, we just got some accessories. So here's some single arm tricep extensions. This is my left side, and I have a really hard time still getting the arm in position. Right side, not really. I can kind of get this one and work the tricep the way I need to. Just that left side with that shoulder problem. I'm looking forward to getting done with this competition. I'm probably gonna have to have the surgery, I think. If we can get it scheduled, I'd like to have it scheduled maybe in November or December, just to fix that rotator tear and get my range of motion back in my shoulder. That would be very nice, especially with needing to go into an off season where we need to make some solid progress so we can get ready for a solid season next year. I really need to have that shoulder fixed and working properly, really. Some of these movements are just really tough for me to get done. Man, I was dead. That was the most all I had. Thank God lateral raises are last. All right, so that was a little bit harder to get through than what I was hoping for. Yeah, that was pretty tough. I was kind of hoping with, getting some decent sleep, not having a whole lot of work on the schedule today, that I could come up here, get some pre-workout caffeine, and we got this. That wasn't really the case. It was kind of just going through the movements, and just towards the end, I hit that wall hard. That was kind of even the problem yesterday. Like yesterday, I was actually supposed to do this session. Yesterday, but just didn't have it. So it was one of those where I kind of was like, let's take Thursday as like a rest day, maybe just hit the cardio session, and then we'll hit the weights on Friday, which was supposed to be my rest day. So yeah, I was hoping it'd be better, but I have a feeling this is just how it's going to be. The in-body scanner was reading me at 9% body fat, and that's kind of like the crazy thing is it's like I've been way leaner, so I'm surprised that the fatigue I'm feeling is this hard at what I consider a higher body fat percentage. Because normally I feel way more smashed the lower I go, but it is what it is. So, wrapping up this Friday workout, what is on the agenda for the rest of the day? Not any work stuff, and like I said, the cardio session is already done. I'm trying to get this camera angle. So the cardio session is already done. I did it yesterday. Saturday and Sunday I'll hit 2 cardio sessions on both those days. One on Saturday, one on Sunday. But today, Jessica and I are going to kind of like a wedding dinner thing. So it's for her nephew. He's getting married. We're having kind of like a get-together dinner thing tonight. So we're going to get all dressed up and I guess go to that. It's kind of casual. So they said that it's not like dinner in the sense of like you have to sit down and whatever, kind of walk around or whatever. But I'm not going to eat, obviously, because we are close to 6 weeks out. Unless I bring my Tupperware with me, which I'm not doing. But for the most part, we're just going to go hang out kind of thing. So I'll try to get some footage of that. So let's go. All right, we're all dressed up and we're ready for dinner.